Hello, everyone.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We're going to get started. We're going to give just a minute or so. We've got some other people coming in. Good morning, Junie.
Hey, Junebug. Friday.
Hope everyone's had a great week and a great Thanksgiving. We haven't met since Thanksgiving, right? Am I right?
Right.
I'm lost. Yes, I think so.
Now we're getting close
Seems
to
like a year ago.
Christmas.
Thanksgiving seems like a long time ago already.
It
Anyway,
does.
I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving and the holiday season is here. So excited about that. Let's see. We can go ahead and get started. There's
Yeah.
lots of things to go through. Lisa, do you want to do this stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So I just sent a little chat in the text in the chat. Chat is here. Happy Friday, y'all. So if you have anything to add to the chat, go ahead and go in there. We have a couple people already talking in there. But here we go. Rules of the road or housekeeping. Lines muted unless speaking. We do want you to share your stories, experiences, tips, ask questions, make recommendations, and tell us what you want to know. You can just say, "Hey, I'm here," or give us something in the chat, and we'll try to stop as we can and answer those questions. Next, who's driving?
I am. Go ahead. You can introduce first.
Okay.
You're talking. You go ahead.
Okay, reintroduction. So I'm Lisa Marcellet. I've been in home care forever and a day, a long time. I love home care. It's such a unique thing, right? And I've worn all different hats in home care from, going out at 3 a.m., taking a shift to, scheduling, all of that, marketing, everything imaginable. Yeah, I'm happy to be a part of this journey here with you guys. And I don't know, I feel like I haven't reintroduced myself in a minute, so I didn't kind of on the spot, but I'm here for you guys. I'm client happiness if you have programs with us, and just love to share and make sure that you guys are, any questions or anything, they're answered. And I'll pass it to, I guess, Dawn or Annette,
Yeah,
whoever wants
I'll
to.
go. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here today. We're excited that you're here. So you mentioned a shift. I used to walk dogs. I was the best dog walker. We had a couple of assisted livings that had their dogs, but they couldn't walk them. So I would do that. And I did a lot of 12-hour overnight awakes in skilled nursing facilities and those kind of things. So I have been in home care forever and a day as well. I love it. I love what you guys are doing. I'm very passionate about it. So thank you for taking care of the seniors across the country. We appreciate that. And we're here to help you grow your business. Annette.
Hi, everybody. I know many of you that have just joined on. My name is Annette Ziegler, and I teach the sales training classes here at ASN. I too have been in the industry for 20 plus years. We're really happy to have you here today. So welcome, everybody.
Yes, and I don't think oh, there she is. Valerie's here. I found her. I'm scrolling through all the people.
We found
Hi,
her,
Valerie.
Valerie.
Introduce yourself. I found her. I found her.
I'm here. Hi, I'm Valerie Van Boeven. I'm a registered nurse and the founder of Approved Senior Network. And sometimes I'm just along for the ride for these meetings and just here to say hi. And we appreciate all of you. And I know that your job is very hard. I've been doing this for, well, let's see, kids are 17, so I guess 16, 17 years now, helping home care agencies get more visibility and more clients and all those things. And these ladies are the bomb. And they know exactly what they're doing. So I'm just here to say hi and maybe talk about internet marketing because that's my thing.
All right. So who wants to grab it from here? How to watch the meetings you missed? Go
Okay,
ahead.
how to watch the meetings you missed. Okay, go ahead. Next slide. So you're going to log into the forum. It's at right here, homecaresalesforum.com. Your username is the email that you use to sign up, and whatever was emailed to you, or use the forgot your password feature to actually log in with the password. But this is what it looks like on the right-hand side, the Home Care Sales Forum. Boom. And next slide. So where that big bright yellow arrow is, that's the learning portal. So that's where you want to go to see all of this stuff here and in the discussion actually next to it, you can ask questions and things like that and see what other people are doing with handouts and things out in the field. It's kind of good to see what your peers are doing. When you do go to the learning, you're going to see a couple of boxes. If you're in one of our classes, you might see more than one box, but for Continuum, you'll see this box here. You're going to click on that box and voila, there is everything here. So everything from January 2024 on for the whole year is actually within here. When you click on those links, it actually leads you to video and everything else, all the links to the handouts, all of that. And then next, okay, the mobile version, the Collab app, KOLLAB, how to use it and what it's for. It's pretty similar. It looks a little different, but it's by Lead Connector and you can download it here on your phone. There's one, I think that's the iOS, and then next, or for iPhone, and then next is for Samsung or Android. And so you can go and grab those links and go in and download this to so you don't miss anything while you're out and about. This is what it kind of looks like here on the left-hand side with the bright yellow arrow. It says join group, and when you do, you will be in here. If you look at the bottom of the screen too, you see all the pages, like the home page, the comment bubble. Not sure what that one is, maybe discussion, badges, certificates. So you can walk through here and get to know it a little bit. And next slide. There we go. So this is where all of the cool stuff is housed, right? So everything that we've done throughout the months, like little handouts and leave behinds, you'll see here any questions. So while you're out in the field, if you have a quick question, you can really just throw the question in here and you will get an answer relatively soon. And we just like to be in here with updates on, there's marketing minutes and things like that. We're always collecting what you guys are doing out in the field to share. So I think that you should really look here for that as well, because it just, all the ideas, it's excellent. Oh, and we're done. It's Dawn's turn.
We're in the middle of a 3-part series. This is the second part, reviewing your yearly performance metrics. That's what we're doing in the 3-part series. So Ready, Set, Succeed. So we're going to get started here on part 2. Part 3 will be December 20th. So mark your calendars. Before we do that, though, we are giving away one set of January customized leave behinds. You have to promise, though, that if you are the winner of this, of you handing them out, what they look like before you give them out, any and everything. So if you would like to get a free set of the January customized leave behinds, we're going to put your logo, phone number, contact information on all of them, send them to you. Please, I guess we're going to message in the chat. Is that what we're doing? Just type in yes in the chat. And we will put you in the drawing to win you'll get them in the next, by Monday, Tuesday, and you'll be all set for January, but you have to promise to do it and promise to take pictures. We will hold you to it. Actually, who was our November? Or was it December? We've had 2 Decembers, I think.
Rodney, I think it was Rodney.
Yep, we need pictures, Rodney. And Kim?
Kim.
Yep, so we got to get those pictures from you guys. So go ahead and type in yes, and we'll put you in the drawing. And it's great to just have all of this sent to you. You get a folder of your own with a link to them. You can edit them even more if you want to, but we will make them, they'll be customized to your colors and everything. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Lisa will take down, I guess, everybody who has said yes. Yeah, Lisa, you're taking notes. All right, Here we go. Part 2, review yearly performance metrics. So we're going to cover enhanced community outreach and referral sources and sales and marketing plans. And then Lisa's going to go through leave behinds. She's added February today, so that's exciting. So we've got you guys all set all the way through February. All right, so enhanced community outreach, referral strategies, and sales and marketing plan. Today, we're going to cover identifying and qualifying those top referral sources, building relationships with your referral sources, offering a benefit to your referral source to make their jobs easier, participating in community events, maximizing your online presence, following up consistently, and tracking and measuring. These are the things that you need to be doing to enhance your community outreach, referral strategies, and sales and marketing plan. So we're going to cover them in detail now. And if you have any questions, you guys are watching the chat, you'll just interrupt me. Yep. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Identify and qualify your top referral sources. So through the years, these have been the number one referral sources: SNF, skilled nursing facility. There's usually a short-term and long-term side of the SNFs. Sometimes there's a rehab that is just short-term. That's a gold mine. Rehab hospitals, independent living, assisted living, home health, and hospice. So these are where I would spend most of my time. Remember, you're making 40 to 50 stops a week, and these are sort of in the order of importance for me. I don't know if Lisa and Annette want to chime in. For me, this is the ranking of importance, or I guess not importance, but like the ones that referred to me the most from top to bottom. I don't know if Lisa and Annette agree with.
I agree.
Yeah, I love
If you
sniffs.
sniffs, if you can get them in your back
This is where
pocket.
it's at. Yeah.
Yep.
So I have a link to help you qualify a little bit. So when you guys get the slides, you can click on this yourself. It's a Medicare website. And you can go in here and you can look up the people, the companies that are here are all getting paid by Medicare, Medicaid. So you're not going to find your assisted livings in here. It's the ones that have, Medicare mostly. So you can look up hospitals, you can look up nursing homes, including rehab services, home health services, hospice, inpatient rehab facilities. Now, look what I found. I don't know if you guys were at the webinar yesterday. If you weren't at the webinar, you must watch it. We covered lots of really great things. The replay went out, I think today. Yeah, Valerie? Today? Yep, she's shaking her head. Yep, the replay went out today. I talked about rehab hospitals yesterday in the meeting and the whole like story of how they came to be. It's a new thing that at least here in Arizona. So you have your SNFs, right? And then you have hospitals. Hospitals are really hard to get into. A lot of people go straight to rehab after hospital and don't go home. So it's actually better probably to go to a SNF to get your referrals. But rehab hospitals are popping up. So they're in the same parking lot as a hospital. When someone discharges, they go to the rehab hospital instead of a SNF. The rehab hospital is only people rehabbing. They've been very open, very receptive and welcoming. And we have about 3 or 4 of them, maybe even more than that here now. I found this morning inpatient rehab facilities. Let me enter my zip code here. This is where the rehab hospitals are. Or no, these are the rehab hospitals. So that's where you go to find the rehab hospitals in your area. Some of these are straight rehab kind of SNFs, but they're calling themselves a hospital, like Encompass and Dignity are more that way. But there are some rehab hospitals in here as well. So this is where you would want to go to find those rehab hospitals that I was talking about yesterday. So they're actually on here and they're separated nicely for you. They're also a little map, so you could even kind of think, oh, I'm going to start over here and then I'm going to work my way west, right? So it's great. This is a great way to do this. Usually I spend my time in the nursing homes right here. And here are all the nursing homes. So some things to kind of look for if you're going to qualify them. This little hand means there's been some abuse there. That doesn't mean they might not be able to refer good people to you, but something good for you to know. You should know what's out there for your clients, right? If they have to go to rehab for a little while, you're a resource for them as well. So you should know what's going on and who are the good ones and what do they look like and go on a tour and all of those things. I would avoid this one, right? With the abuse hand here, I probably wouldn't send anybody there. You've got your star ratings here, so you kind of know how they're doing. If I go into one, they're going to show you ratings, details, and location. You don't have to click on them. You just can continue to scroll. This is their overall rating, their health inspection, staffing, quality measures. If they have a low staffing star rating, maybe a 1, maybe you could do some staffing there. Maybe you could send a caregiver in there to help with something. If it's a SNF, I know sometimes caregivers can't do like hands-on in the state because they have to have a special certification. They could certainly deliver meals or bedside sit or do something like that for the SNF. So if they have little like 1 star, they might need some help with staffing. As we continue to scroll through here, you see how many beds they have, and you see if they're Medicare or Medicaid or both. If they are straight Medicare, that means the people in their building probably have the money for home care. If they're straight Medicaid, They probably don't have the money for home care. Most buildings are both Medicare and Medicaid, but if you come across one that's straight Medicare, that is a gold mine. That is a place you want to go all the time. They have 70 beds. They probably turn, I don't even know, they probably turn half in 2, 3 weeks' time. It's just continually. People stay about 14 days, so do the math. So this is a great, if it's straight Medicare, and they refer to us all the time, Santa Fe Mesa, so I know that they're great. If they're straight Medicare, that's a great place, a great way to qualify. Now, if you don't know if they're Medicare and Medicaid, you're going to need to go in and find out what percent Medicaid are they. If they're over, 70, 80% Medicaid, it's probably not a great place to get private pay clients. That's something they don't show on here. Like if we go into Wellsprings is another straight Medicare. Citadel, I believe, does both. And I think, let's see, yeah, they do Medicare and Medicaid. There's no percentage though. So you're gonna need to find that out. That's not listed here. I wish that it was, but it's not. So any questions about this website? It's so good. There's so much information in here. I've used it lots and lots of times. This is a good place to send your families too, because they can get some good information. I think at the bottom of every one of them too, if I remember right, nursing home resource guide. If you're in hospice, they have a hospice resource guide. If you're in home health, it's a home health resource guide. This would be great for you to just have to hand out to people too before they go into one of those places, or if they're discharging or anything like that. You want to also be a resource. All right, are there any questions, Lisa? Nope, we're good?
No, there are no questions.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next thing that you should be doing for enhancing your community outreach and your marketing. It's building relationships. In our sales training class, we teach you the 5 impressions to build a relationship. I'm not going to dig deep into them here. But these are the 5 things that have to happen in order for you to have a solid relationship, not a one and done referral. It's great to get a one referral and be so excited about it, and then it just stops. That's not that's a surface relationship. That's I'll throw her one, we'll see how it goes kind of thing. You want to build solid relationships, and in order to do that, you have to build trust first. And we give you all the steps on how to do that. Build confidence. Have some camaraderie going on with the social worker, you guys, or social worker, assisted living, whoever it is, you're in the same industry. You're the in-home senior industry, and they're in skilled nursing, discharging, and senior care industry. It's the same industry. At the end of the day, you want the same results, right? And so the camaraderie is really, really important. A lot of times you end up tag teaming with that social worker to get them to accept home care. Reliability, proving that you're reliable, proving that your business, your company is reliable is going to be really important. And when all 4 of these things have happened, then it's time to ask for the business. This can all happen at a lunch and learn. You could get a lunch and learn scheduled, spend 20 minutes to an hour with them, and you could do all of these things and be ready to ask for the business at the end of the lunch and learn. Or it could take a month or 2. It just depends on how much time you have with this person, what your competitors are doing. There's a lot going on, but these 5 impressions really, really help to build that solid relationship that you need to get ongoing referrals. Any questions there? We're good?
Yeah, so we did have a question. I think it's pertaining to this slide before this, but
Okay.
asking if we had a spreadsheet to share on what info we should exactly be gathering from each of the, like I think in Medicare.gov.
Oh, okay. No,
any of
I
that
don't think
information.
it's mostly what kind of insurance they take. The bed, like how many beds they have is helpful. How many of those beds are Medicaid or Medicare versus Medicare? And if they have a low star rating in staffing, it might be a good place for you to provide staffing for them. And there could be some other things in there. I mean, I really would dig in and spend some time in there. I haven't looked a lot at the rehab hospitals to see what all is in there too. There could be even, more information in that section. And hospice,
Yeah.
and one thing I do want to add though, hospice and home health, and it's really hard to get a 5-star rating. I'm just going to say that because you want to align yourself. If you're out marketing with home health, out marketing with hospice, co-marketing with them, I would try to pick a company that's good because you're tying your them, right? Whatever. If you go in and introduce them to your social worker who loves you and they don't follow up, they don't follow through, their company has a bad reputation, that's going to reflect on you. So you want to tie yourself to good companies. But that being said, it's very for a couple of years.
Oh,
It's very, very difficult.
your mic went low there.
Is it?
Dawn,
It
your
did
mic
this
went low.
morning.
Or-
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
It's okay. It's not as loud as it was though.
I don't know why it keeps.
Hey, Dawn, we think that every time your phone rings or something like happens on your computer or
right.
something, that your voice cuts out. That's what we
We gotta
think.
turn
Yeah.
off notifications.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we
You
talked
sound
about
better
yesterday.
now.
That's right.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I will get them to, I don't
You're
know
okay.
anything going on, but there must be something going on. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I'll take care of that next time. So, anyway, it's hard to get 5 stars. So don't, you're probably not going to tie yourself to a 5-star company, but don't do a 1-star either, right? Just, and look and see what their ratings are. All right, I will continue moving on.
Yeah.
All right, the third thing
Thank you.
is offer a benefit to referral sources, making their job easier. So provide clear communication with one point of contact. I get asked a lot, does your marketer do the signing too? Are they just out doing business development all day, or are they also doing sales and signing clients? And I think if the referral source has referred this family to you, you should be the one to sign up. They know you, they trust you, they like you. And that's what this is talking about, the one point of contact. If they have a referral, they shouldn't have to call the office. You should make it easy for them. They text you or have a referral process, which is this next one. I'm just going to show you quickly. We have actually several clients doing this lately. I think it's a great idea. They have a send a referral button or somewhere on their website. So, and you can have a QR code on your brochure, on your leave behinds that takes them right to this page of the website. This allows them to not have to call, text, or do any of those things. They can actually get on the website and start completing this form. Of course, when this form gets completed, we make sure that they get a text and an email. You want to make sure you're quick, right? That's the whole point of this, is making the process quicker and faster. So this is something that makes it easier. With my referral sources, I just gave them my personal cell phone number and said, text me. Just text me. I will be on it. And if you're going to be on vacation, you have to let them know that too, so that that week that you're gone or whatever, they're not having texts go out to nowhere. No one's checking the phone or whatever. So if this is something you're going to do, want to do, that's great, but just make sure it's getting handled, right? Not that it's not filled out and nobody hears about it. So this is a great way to make the process easier for them. So I just wanted to share that with something that some of our clients are doing, and it's going very well for them. Offer tailored solutions based on their referral sources' needs. So if they're in skilled nursing, a discharge package makes sense. It's SNF, skilled nursing facility. Discharge package makes sense. If they're in assisted living and their wait list is full, and maybe you can take care of the people still at home until the wait list opens up, that's helping them. Do something specific to them. Maybe once a month. We used to do this with the senior center because they were always shorthanded. We would send an admin person over to help them get the Meals and Wheels packed. It was just a give back that we did. And someone on the admin team would go and do this. It wouldn't be a caregiver, it would be someone on the admin team. They would go and help pack Meals and Wheels to get them, just keep things going for them because they were short staffed. So just little things like that you can do to make things a little bit easier for them. And they're tailored solutions to their type of business, assisted living, senior center, SNP, whatever it is that they're doing. Deliver timely updates on referred clients. So if someone gives you a referral, always thank them with a thank you, like a little thank you note, thank you card. You can have a little update in there. Or just text, call them, email them and say, hey, Mary started services today. It's going great. They like to know that this is done, right? Their whole life is full of check boxes. They start working on discharge the day that someone gets admitted, and they're checking off the boxes as they go. The last thing is Mary's at home, she's settled, and everything's going great. They would love to hear that and be able to close that in their mind. Okay, that one's done. For some, it's done when they leave the building, but they're caring people and it wouldn't hurt for them to know how it's going. And it helps them know that you're on top of it and you're watching out for Mary now because she's no longer in their building. Educate and train their teams about home care services. There's a lot that you guys know that they don't know. They're discharge planners, they're in assisted living, independent living, whatever it is that they're doing. You're home care experts. You can talk to them about what you see when you're in the home, things that we're doing to help them in the home, things maybe they're not thinking about. For SNFs, we have a whole leave behind, we have a lunch and learn about what happens after discharge. Because the social workers don't know, they don't go home with the seniors, we go home with the seniors. So educating them about that, they want to see you as a resource too. You know home care, you understand home care. So offering to educate their team about the things that we know that maybe they don't know, they don't have privy to because they're not in our business is really helpful. Be proactive and predict their challenges. So I know if somebody is setting up a discharge, there's a lot of pieces to that. They might need a new walker, they might need a nutritionist, they might need lots of things. They're discharging with maybe a new disease or a new something going on. There's a lot going on. So for them to be able to check off home care and know that it's done, I'm going to do the assessment in the skilled nursing facility so that that's all taken care of before they discharge and the social worker knows it's handled. So whatever you can do to be proactive and predict their challenges. Another thing that you're predicting there is that people go home earlier than they're told they're going to go home. The social worker doesn't know either. One day the doctor just comes in and says, they're going home tomorrow. Oh, I thought they're going home next week. Nope, they're going home tomorrow. Okay, it would have been great if the assessment was already done. And so that's another way to kind of predict things that could come up for them is that this person could get discharged early. And so if I've done the assessment already, it's done. They don't have to think about it anymore. Show appreciation through personal notes and networking events. I've always I have horrible handwriting, and I always tell them, I'm so sorry you have to read my handwriting. I will try really, really well going to do a good job. But that personalized handwritten note, I know it's 2025 almost, but it goes a long way. It's touching, it's emotional. This is the kind of business that we're in. Be reliable and consistent in delivering on promises. If you say you're going to get back to them today about something, you're researching something and you don't have the answer, at least get back to them and say, I'm almost there. I'm researching. I will have it to you tomorrow. I'm so sorry. My day got ahead of me. But if you say you're going to get back to them today, you have to do it. Even if it's not with what they wanted, at least let them know you're working on it. I would say all the social workers we've interviewed across the country, the biggest complaint they had is communication with home care agencies, lack of communication. So communicate as much as you can. All right, participant.
We have a question. We have a question from Jessica.
Oh, okay.
Did I hear you properly? Is the client liaison sales rep doing the sign onboarding, or is a member of the admin staff doing it?
So for
I was
me,
answering in the chat.
Yeah.
where I've worked, the assessment is the intake onboarding. So when I'm doing the assessment, I'm doing the intake and the onboarding. Yes.
Not the admin staff. The admin was going to the senior center helping.
Yeah, the admin
Right.
staff was going to the senior center. We would donate an admin staff for a few hours every month to the senior center to help with Meals on Wheels. Yeah, nope, it was a community liaison, especially if it was referred by a referral source. Now, if I had a website lead and I'm the marketer and I'm slammed and I'm busy, and there's somebody in the office that's pretty good at closing the deal and understands a care plan and all the things, they might go do that if I don't have time. Because the idea is you got to get it done quick. Again, we want to be the first one to the house. We want to be the first one to the house is usually the one that signs. And so, if I'm out 3 assessments today, and this one's got, we want to get this one signed, we'll send somebody else. Okay. Any other questions? No? Okay. Participating in community events, health and wellness fairs are great events to go to, senior resource expos, the Chamber of Commerce events. I would go to one and see. It may or may not, some of these may or may not be great. You realize really quickly which ones are going to work for you in your area. Caregiver support groups are good because that's usually that adult child or husband or wife who's exhausted that are in those groups. Professional networking events. We talk about this in our sales training. They're good to go so you can meet people to co-market with, meet people to refer to. Your social workers aren't going to be in these meetings that are in the skilled nursing facilities or the rehab hospitals, but there are other people in those meetings that are good to network and meet with. I probably went to 1 or 2 of those a month. I didn't, because you could spend every day at a networking meeting. I mean, they're all day long every day. And so you won't have time to go to all of them. You won't get all your stops done if you do, but find the ones that work for you. If they're ever being hosted in a SNF or a rehab hospital, I would definitely go. That gets you in the door. Community volunteering and sponsorships, that's a good thing as long as it's something to do with seniors. It's a great thing to do. Hospital and rehab center events, if there's an open house, or sometimes they'll open up and have like a holiday celebration and they invite the public to come in and do a tour. Always go to those kinds of things. And then local senior celebrations. I found that there is value in all of these. Do you want to spend all your time there? No. But you need to pick and choose which ones are going to bring you the biggest bang for your buck. And you'll know pretty quickly. You may go once or twice and you'll know. Lisa, Annette, you guys have anything to add to that?
We have a question. How do you find these groups? I mean, you could Google,
Yeah.
once you're working in the community, you can find out different events and networking events that, some of your peers
Right.
are going to.
I always join a Facebook group. We have a
Yes.
Senior Solutions Facebook group for Arizona.
Mhm.
We are a tight-knit group. That's how I found Lisa Marcellet.
That's right.
We're a
That's right.
tight-knit group of people, and I mean, I can ask them, Arizona specific things because they're all in senior care. They're not just home care. And I had a client one time, well, I couldn't sign them. They didn't have the money. They also didn't qualify for Medicaid. They fell through the cracks. And I'm like, what can I do? And like 5 people
Right.
got on there and gave me ideas and suggestions. And one of them actually took her and did the thing. Like she helped her qualify for all techs, Arizona long-term care and all of it. So joining a Facebook group that's senior related and all the people that go to those networking meetings are in those groups. And they will announce the meetings in those groups too. And that gives you an idea of what's going on in each group also.
Yeah,
Also, you can use LinkedIn, you can use Facebook,
LinkedIn.
Google, of course, any AI. Also, when you go into a lobby, you will see always events posted somewhere, flyers somewhere, chili cook-offs happen somewhere, right? And so connect with those folks and people, usually other marketers too. If you find your hospice or your home health marketers out there, they will give you the lowdown on all the stuff happening and probably invite you somewhere too.
Yep. That's a good idea. Good point.
Here where I live in upstate New York, we have a social worker group for Rochester, New York, and I think we have over 3,000 members. It's not all social workers, but that's on the Facebook group too. And that's a great resource, and you hear about a lot of networking events through that.
That's great. Okay. Was there more questions? It just alerted me that there were questions.
I think we're good. Yep.
Okay. All right. Maximizing your online presence. So we talked a little bit yesterday at the webinar about marrying your online efforts to your feet on the ground. Super important to do. So I'm just going to read through these. Your online presence is equally as important as your feet on the ground. So to do that, you need your website optimization. You need to ensure your website's user-friendly, mobile optimized, has clear calls to action. Make sure it loads quickly. That was a really big point that Valerie made yesterday. Provides relevant, easy to find information for families seeking home care. SEO, search engine optimization, use keywords that potential clients might use to search for home care services, such as home care near me, senior care services, caregiver assistance. Valerie knows them all in her head. She's got them all memorized. She's very good at this. She's like her own little SEO there. Optimize both on page and off page. So on page titles, meta descriptions, off page backlinks from authoritative sites. Local SEO. Don't forget your Google My Business listing. And Valerie, yesterday, was it Bing?
Yes.
Bing. So that's a new one, guys. If you weren't at the webinar, Valerie, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So all of the AI, not all, let me rewind. Watch the webinar from yesterday, but a lot of the AI, search like ChatGPT, they don't get their information from Google. They get their information from Bing. So you want to make sure that your website's showing up on Bing, and also you want to make sure that your Bing business listing, like your Google business listing, is up to date. And we did that for our clients, but you should go in and do that
Yes.
for your business.
Yep, I did not know about that. Yesterday's webinar was very good, guys. Okay, content marketing. Publish helpful content on your website. Blogs, frequently asked questions, client testimonials to position yourself as an expert in the home care industry. Regularly update blogs with articles that address common questions, challenges, and solutions in home care. Social media engagement, use platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn to engage with your audience, share stories of how you're helping families, share caregiver tips, and post updates about your services. Regularly respond to messages and comments. We're still going on online presence, online reviews. Encourage happy clients to leave positive reviews on Google, Yelp, and other relevant platforms. A good reputation online builds trust and credibility. Buy leads. So supplement your in-person marketing and online presence with some leads, and then be sure to react quickly to the leads. Build referral partnerships with local professionals, senior care doctors, social workers, rehab hospital discharge planners. Ask them to refer your services. Offer incentives or educational content they can share with their patients. We've got lots of ideas for you there. Lead capture. Have clear lead capture forms on your website offering a free consultation or an informative guide about home care. Make it easier for visitors to reach out for more information. And then video content. Valerie talked a lot about this yesterday too. Create videos that showcase your caregivers, explain your services, and feature testimonials from clients. Videos can help build trust and make your services more relatable. So TikTok is a really good platform for that. Valerie, would you take a TikTok video and put it on your website, or are they too casual?
Well, I wouldn't do a casual TikTok video. But yes, it depends on what it's about. If it's funny, and you know what? I know that home care is not a sexy topic, and it's not really a funny topic either. But there are some senior living and home care agencies that have done an amazing job of involving their clients with permission, of course. And they are hysterical and they're just great. I mean, it got the senior up and doing something fun. It wasn't making fun of anybody. I mean, I can hear my husband listening to the music that goes along with these. I can hear him laugh. And I mean, these seniors know what's going on. It's hysterical. Anyway, and also Teepa Snow. If you are a TikTok person, go on and look up Teepa Snow and look at all the skits that she does. She's got like 3 million followers, and her topic is not sexy or funny either. But there are ways to make TikTok work for you. Would I post those kind on my website? Maybe not. But if it's just a how-to or a frequently asked question kind of a video, yeah, absolutely.
Then on the website. That's what I was thinking too. Scott Mendel says go look at Chris Chana's work. Yes, Chris Chana owns a adult daycare center. Super fun. He has a ball with his seniors. They play volleyball. They just have a ball. He has made adult daycare so fun. So I agree with that, and a senior living home as well, Scott says. So go check him out. It'll give you some inspiration. He does a really great job, and what he's doing is really phenomenal too. I've known, and his website's just fun too. It looks like it's a day camp. Like it just looks like so much fun. Like kids, it attracts the senior the way we attract kids to like Disneyland. It's got that same kind of vibe, same kind of feel. So yeah, that was a good suggestion, Scott. I agree with you. All right, follow up consistently every 8 to 10 days, one face-to-face a month. So you're going to see your referral sources at least once a month face-to-face. And then outside of that, you're using leave behinds, which Lisa's going to get into that here in a minute. If you don't get that face-to-face, leave a leave behind. Always call, text, or email when you've left something behind for them. Give them a one-liner. I left this behind. This is why it's important. This is why I left it behind. I also left this. Whatever you want to say about it, they need to understand why it's there. After you get a referral, when a referral will send you a referral, follow up as soon as possible to thank them. Even if it didn't turn into anything, they want to know it didn't turn into anything because you know what? Their adult daughter said they need care. They absolutely have to have care, and that is it. And then if you don't tell them, hey, she didn't sign, that's going to put the social worker in a really bad position because she thinks it got signed. And then adult daughter is going to call one day and go, what happened to the home care company? My mom doesn't have anything. So you have to follow up and give them the what happened. She signed, it's 12 hours a week. This is what, or it's 24 starting, we'll taper as she gets better, we'll taper down. You've got to give them that feedback. The communication is really important and it's really lacking. I don't think any of you are lacking, but I was shocked to see how much it's lacking. Every social worker we talked to, that was their frustration with home care agencies. So thank them, keep them updated on the outcome of the referral, it ensures they know the referral is being taken care of, and encourages continued collaboration. When they know, oh, I give Annette a referral, Annette's going to tell me when she's meeting with them that they signed, how many hours, and she's going to tell me maybe about the first day and how it went. You don't want to be overkill, but when I know that Annette's going to get here fast and it's all going to be handled, I'm going to use Annette a lot because I know that this adult child wants this handled too. And Annette makes me look good. So that's how it goes. Check-ins at least twice a year. Schedule a lunch and learn or an in-service at least twice a year. And you got to come up with the why. Like they're not going to just let you come in just to shoot the breeze, right? There's got to be some kind of learning or something going on. Maybe you've got a new Alzheimer's program. Maybe you're going to educate them about something new going on in home care. But either way, you should be getting in front of people like a lunch and learn or something at least twice a year. Track and measure. So you've done all the things and how is it going? So weekly, these are weekly trackings. To be a marketer and be successful in this industry, you need to do 40 to 50 stops. That's 8 to 10 a day. 15 to 20 of those should be face-to-face. Out of that, you're going to get 5 to 7 referrals. Your booking ratio when you're taking service inquiries should be at 70%. Signing ratio at 90%. If you're doing all of these things right, you'll have about 3 to 4 sign jobs a week from your referral sources. And you should expect 1 to 2 sign jobs a week from your website or other, maybe you're doing paid ads, maybe you're buying leads. There should be some sign jobs coming from that stuff too. Any questions? I think that's my last slide. Any questions? We've got Valerie's going to talk about our home care marketing store, and then Lisa will do leave behinds.
Let's make sure everybody, because we had some people sign in late.
Yes, tell them.
So in the chat, if you want to, we are going to be giving away one lucky member that's here today, January fun leave behind. So put your name in the chat if you want to be included. If you are a winner, we want you to post and send us pictures of everything you do. So just put your name in the chat if you're interested, and we will include you.
Name, or you can just type yes too. I think the name will show up either way. All right, Valerie, you're up.
Sorry. Can you go to that link right there, homecaremarketingnews.com/store, and just look at the drop down. Let's look at that drop down right there where it says Home Care Marketing Store. Nope, all the way to the right. Go to the right. It says Home Care Marketing Store. There you go. Okay. Do you see that? If you go to homecaremarketingnews.com, we have a store. So everything that these ladies are showing you as far as leave behinds for the next 3 months, we have it all here on the store. Now, it looks like it's not in any particular order, but what I did was I put evergreen stuff at the top. I'll probably put that at the bottom. And then we're still in December, so there's some December stuff there, and then January, and then February. So everything that they recommend and everything that's in the, and if you get the PDF of these slides, then the link will take you right here to the store. So can you click on January for me? So you can buy your stuff anywhere you want, but if you scroll down a little bit, anything that Lisa is recommending is here, and all you have to do is click on the pictures and it'll take you straight to Amazon and you can buy your stuff on Amazon. So if you're, or Dollar Tree in this case. So if you're wondering, where am I going to get all this stuff or where does this happen? Just go straight to the store. We really don't care where you buy your stuff. Honestly, we're just trying to make it easy for you. So if you click on any one of the weather outside is frightful things, it should take you, so it takes you to Amazon if you want to get the pens that she recommended for that handout. So all of them are in here through February. I'll rearrange the website a little bit so it makes a little more sense, but I try to leave it, December, January, February will be the top ones coming up. And you can go here and buy stuff, or you can go anywhere. You can use Oriental Trading. You can do whatever you want.
Yep. I love this.
He recommends they're
I need some of those hand warmers right now. I'm freezing over here. I just saw those. I'm like, oh man, I need to buy some of those.
yeah, and all these are pretty, on an item by item basis. These are very inexpensive. So we don't
Yeah.
have anything on here that's going to break your bank. It's just little stuff. So if you're buying it in bulk, it might be, $50, or $20 or something like that. But it's, 500 pens. So nothing's going to be too expensive. Anyway,
I try to find like something that's like a dollar or under per stop, right? Per referral source that you're going out to or something like that. So try to keep it well within a good, average marketing budget, I guess, for you guys. If not, I'd be going and getting a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I have to have parameters or I will go crazy. Okay. December fun. Okay, so you still have time to go out and coordinate with a few communities here, or you could do this as like an open house at your location. But just inviting people somewhere to get to know them, right? But this really will bring a social worker out to talk to you because you have to coordinate this, right? So, cookies, cocoa, you're going to have to bring everything there is to do this, but just have a little party, have some holiday music going, go out and mingle with the crowd. You have to bring everything needed, so from trash bags to any of the cleanup stuff, but, cookies, anything to decorate the cookies, hot cocoa, maybe even sugar-free hot cocoa, things like that. I kind of showed a little setup on the flyer there. Looks something like that. You might even have to even bring your own tables and, everything that goes with it. But have a little crafting cookies, open house, or with the community, do something together. Yeah, and I think that would be a lot of fun. This one I put December 15th, but which is almost approaching. That's like next week, right? If you can get something in, do it for sure. Take that flyer out and talk to a couple of social workers or directors or something. Helpful tip, you can go to your local bakery, and sometimes if you let them know what's going on, that you want to use these cookies for, to go to do like an intergenerational with grandkids and their grandparents or seniors or something like that, they may even donate that and everything that goes with the decorating. So double check with them. You can also ask them how much leeway time they need to make sure you have enough cookies, to order. But talk with your local bakery to see what they can do. And if not, it's okay. Budget to buy some cookies, but can do something like that. And then it leads us to this one. You are one smart cookie. Thank you for choosing us to get patients safely home for the holidays. Take this out with what was next again? I don't remember. Okay. So these are a little more on the expensive side, but not too bad. These little mason jars, you can actually take these out, decorate them so pretty. You can print out the leave behind on sticky paper, and which can cover the front of that mason jar there. But you're filling this up with, a packet of cookies or cookie mix. And what you can do is even add like sprinkles to the top. You can tie a little old school looking holiday light. I've seen these, they're empty and they're just for, I think, sprinkles, I want to say. And you can put sprinkles in that too, or you can put it on the top of the mason jar there. But take this out to your referral sources. You could even give this to your caregivers. I mean, this is a really cute appreciation. Dawn Fiala said she had one in her cabinets for a little while and came in real handy when she had guests.
I did. There was like 2 or 3 left over. I'm like, I'll take them home, and kept them. And I had little kids over here. I don't even neighbor kids or something. And we baked cookies. It was wonderful. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah,
Most
they
of the
came in
social
handy, right?
workers did when they were home with their kids, they did end up baking with their kids for the holidays. That's what most of them
Right.
did.
Yeah, that's super, super fun for the holidays. Scott says he needs another office just for all this stuff to store all the leave behinds and the tchotchkes, right? But here's another idea here. You could wrap a cookie cutter around the mason jar. And I like to have all of these type of things kind of on deck. Anywhere I was going, I had like especially candy canes, right? Because if you add a candy cane to any leave behind, it just holidays it up for you. And so,
And they're
or also
cheap.
the ribbon. Always have, yeah, and they're super,
Candy canes
super
are
cheap.
so
And
inexpensive, and they really dress up anything. It's true. Yeah.
yeah. It just looks good. So have those on deck. The cookie cutters too are really cute. You can just wrap that even on a leave behind with a candy cane and some ribbon, and it just looks really cool, and it shows that you were thinking about them. I really love those. Just have them on deck. Okay. Ticking time bomb discharge. No, it's a care discharge. Let us assist you with patient discharges. And so we wanted to tie, cocoa bombs into something, and just hot cocoa sounds so good. And so, here you go. Here's some leave behinds. You can just kind of box these up, or you can add these to other things. Add again, some ribbon, maybe a candy cane. They can throw the candy cane into their hot cocoa, but this is just another way to, why you're coming out. It's not really for hot cocoa, but hey, I just want to talk to you and I want to be in your face, right? So here's just another great idea to get in front of all of your referral sources. Okay, this one is huge. And this one, we do this every single year. And I've heard a lot of people doing this. I do want to hear, I know Kim went out and did a whole bunch. And I don't know if she's collected them yet. But so what you do is you print these out and you can take them to your, Sunday school or, regular school. Take these out and give them, talk to the admin at the front desk and let them know what you're doing, that you want to use these for, to take to seniors in different communities. A lot of these communities will use these as like placemats for the seniors during the holiday dinners, or just giving them something, you're just giving them a message for the holidays, right? This one's cute from Luke. My snowman is happy. My snowman can throw snowballs. I mean, yeah.
Kim,
Super cute.
Kim is here. Kim, are you? I think I saw her.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to call her out, but
Oh, if she wants to tell us how it's going, you didn't have to.
oh yeah, she said she's collected about 100 of them. She's waiting on the other 1,400.
Good for
Wow.
you.
Wow,
Well,
that's a
good
lot,
job,
Kim.
Kim.
Well,
Yeah,
one
so
assisted living will take 300. I mean, it's crazy how excited they get
yeah.
about this when you bring them to them. So that's awesome.
She says she's planning to pick them up early next week. So that's the one thing you do want to do is give a deadline, right? Because you need to collect all of them. So you're going to have to run around to each of the locations that you left them at, collect, and then divvy up basically. So make sure you have enough time to do that, which you still do. You still have
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
get it in if you can. This is so fun, and it just brings everyone together, very like intergenerational, bringing the kids and our elderly clients together.
You
Yeah,
know
great
how
job. Yeah, for sure.
the schools closed for a couple weeks, right? And
Ooh,
I
yeah,
had two places that were like, "Can you bring me more?" And I thought, "How in the world am I going to do this?" I ended up going to like a preschool. They had they had
Good
older
idea.
kids too, not like tiny, but they had the where the kids go when school closes and their parents work.
yeah,
I went there.
yeah.
And they were kind enough to get them colored for me. So just an idea,
Yeah.
or YMCA, if you get stuck, they've got camps for
Yeah.
for winter time when school's closed if you get stuck. All right, here we
Right, right.
yeah, go
I
ahead.
think school's in session another week or two, depending on what part of
Yeah,
the world you're
there's
in.
still
But
time.
yeah, still a little bit of time there. But these are really cute, all holiday themed, just to respect everyone's beliefs and holiday celebrations there. But all really, really cute. Yeah. Okay. We're out of December, January. Okay, let's help us bring in the new year with less readmissions, have a sparkling 2025. And then there's a study there that shows about, readmissions being reduced by a certain amount and how home care is a big part of that. And so we really want to spread that message that we do understand what readmissions are. We speak your language and we can help you. Our staff can help you stay at home safe with our home care discharge package or anything else that you want to bring up. But yeah, I think this is really good for the new year because they're starting to pay attention to those readmissions again. And then we found these little baby Martinelli's sparkling ciders. I actually bought these for Thanksgiving and the kids loved them. But take these out, dress them up really cute like this. Not too bad, not too expensive, pretty good pricing there. And I just think it's really a cute idea to take this out. Kind of like champagne, but it's not. And then let's make this the best year yet. Use this card to get your 2025 goals set. So this is just another pair this with I think we forgot what's next, but our goal is to reduce readmissions and ensure smoother discharges. So we want to always be talking about what we do, right? So our caregivers are going to help people come home safely, get them discharged quickly, and set up the home so that it makes sense and all of that. So we want to make sure that we are always, always, always reinforcing that message and other messages too. Here's some New Year's resolution goal setting cards, and I just thought they were really cute. Actually, I think Dawn, we found those together, right? We just thought they were a cute idea. You just give these out everywhere you go, and I think they'll appreciate that. Scott mentioned this one earlier. The weather outside is frightful, and partnering with us for care is so delightful. Call or text Valerie. There's lots to know about our delightful patient care team. So just thought this was really cute because it's freezing everywhere. Oh my gosh. But also we still got to get out there and hustle and let them know that we're here for their patients and for their clients. And so here's some winter variety pens and sticky notes and those hand warmers I was talking about earlier, and they're all in the store. Eat well, feel well. So our caregivers are trained in all types of dietary needs, understanding the importance of creating nutritious, healthy meals. So many times would families ask me, well, can you do meal prep? Can your caregivers cook? Can you come up with a meal plan? Yes, 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 we can, based off of your needs. And so I like to spread that message again here and just kind of throw it out there every once in a while, because a lot of people would ask about this. My mom's not eating. She's eating this junk, she's just popping it in the microwave and nothing fresh, nothing good for her. So that's a good message to let people know that yes, we can cook. We're going to pay attention to those things. We can meal plan. We had some people that would just want us for a couple days a week and wanted us to meal plan and prep for the days that we wouldn't be able to be there. Something easy that was easy to just pop in and warm up. But so it's a good message to anyone to let them know that yes, we pay attention to that. Here's some cuties and some honey sticks because they're healthy. All right, this is not a leave behind, but mark your calendars because it's National Think a Caregiver Day on Friday, February 21st. Just wanted to remind everyone, you can put it in your calendar now or in a few minutes. But, we did kind of like I remember we did like a day of this that had the office open all day, and we gave little care packages out that day if they could come by. And if they couldn't come by, of course, we would have some runners go out and, if they were on like 12-hour shifts or just, they needed to sleep for the day or whatever, we would take things out to them too. So we added more than just this stuff here, maybe some chapsticks and, some candies, maybe a water bottle, but here's just a couple ideas to get you started. A little keychain and just appreciating them.
I love this. It's hard to remember to do that part because you're so busy wrapped up in the client stuff, but without your caregivers, you don't really have a business. So it's important to take that time and show them appreciation and keep in the office open, 10, 11 hours that day if you have them coming in. And like Lisa said, don't forget those that are out there working or sleeping because they were on an overnight or whatever. Yeah, it's a great idea. I love this.
Yeah. I think we even had a taco truck one year during like a certain amount of time. So yeah, it was really just a nice event, and people really felt appreciated. And we had caregivers that were there forever.
Yeah.
Also, when
as far as with the company, I mean, forever.
When you have these kind of events, just a side note, it's always hard to get your caregivers together to get videos, pictures. So that was our opportunity to take some, little videos, short videos, pictures, so you can paste them on all your socials. So that's just a little side note.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. That's a great reminder. Take as many pictures as you can too. Yeah,
some of them will bring their clients with them too, and that's a photo opportunity. Yep. Of course, we always had when they became a caregiver, we had them sign a release form because we just figured there will be a day, one day soon.
We're gonna need photos
that we're gonna need, and so everyone signed a photo release for that. Just because at a party or something, we want to be able to post everything. So make sure you do photo release. The senior too.
Yes. And if you do something, please send it to us. And especially if you're in our programs, we will, put it across the board. It's going to go on your website. It's going to go on your social channels, your Google Business, your newsletter. So make sure that you send that to us as well. All right, we have just a couple minutes left. Don't let last minute discharges cast a shadow on your day. Our caregivers are prepared to get your patients home safe and grounded within just a few hours. Happy Groundhog Day. I just wanted to tie in something a little different that we haven't done. And I thought he was really cute. So, but also wanted point out that, last minute discharges are your jam and you are available. You have caregivers available all the time. I also did another version, just don't let a fall cast a shadow on your day. So, on the right-hand side there, and there's 2 different documents for you. Just so that, you're not only going to talk with the social workers, but other folks too.
Yeah, I love this that you have, it works for both. Anybody, you can
Yeah,
do either one.
definitely.
This is really cute. Really, really cute.
He's a cutie, but I don't like rodents, so that's weird, but he's cute. Here's another one. Healthy heart tips. February is American Heart Month. So, our caregivers can help seniors stay heart healthy at home by helping too. There's so many different ways we can help, right? But we relieve stress by helping prep healthy meals, which we talked about earlier. Regular physical activity, even if it's just, getting up and taking a short or, a brisk walk outside or, what have you, maintaining a healthy weight, quality sleep time, helping maybe taking that client to get regular BP and cholesterol checks, taking them to their doctor's appointments, things like that. And so just wanted to tie this in with the month and let whomever you're speaking to, whoever your referral source is, that we can help with all these little different things. And okay, feeling like life just turned up the heat, don't sweat it. We've got trained caregivers standing by to take the heat off family and provide excellent care at home for all situations. So it's actually National Sauna Week. So, there it is. Heat, water, steam.
Love it. Love it, love it.
And then, so to tie those things in, you can tie anything in here, but this first thing is there's actually a little chapstick holder, which I have not seen before. And I think that is the coolest. And, a little wristband keychain, and a pom-pom. You can just attach it all together. Social workers love this type of stuff. I love this type of stuff too. So I thought this would be a good fit with, any of the leave behinds really. And then we have the heart-shaped foam stress balls, which I love every year. Those are my favorite. And then these shower steamers, you can add one. They're wrapped individually. You can throw it into a little organza bag and, that can go with your leave behind. Scott. Another one. Valentine's Day giveaway. So this one is a great way to get the social worker to text you. We need them to text you. We need to be on texting basis because that means we are friends. We know each other, right? So text me by February 10th and enter to win a Valentine's Day self-care gift basket. And then, text Valerie. Here it is. She's your home care go-to. And then boom, 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 to make it kind of interactive here. Also, we want them to guess how much candy's in the jar. So these are actually little Valentine's Day cards, and they have little baggies in the back and actually attach, and you can just take your Skittles, put your gloves on, take your Skittles, pour some in there, seal it, and they're going to actually text you how many candies they think are in the jar. Obviously, they'll be able to tell pretty easily, but they're all entered to win if they do text you. So I just thought that was
That's
a cute
really
idea.
cute. I love that. All right.
And
our coffee.
it's coffee time. That's what we're here for. Another one to text us. So we want to take this out to all of our social workers. They don't have to come to us. We can come to them. This is a great lunch and learn, even maybe just a coffee and donut and learn, but a great way to get them to text you and start the conversation and keep in touch.
I
So
do want to add
just
to
wanted to
that,
bring this
Lisa.
one up again.
I want to add to this. In one of my sales training classes this week, one of the class members sent about 50 of these to her referral sources. And during our class, she said, guess what? I just got a text from a director of nursing that wants to have coffee. So they work.
Nice.
That's great. Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
That is what it's all about.
So that's it, guys,
Awesome.
till December 20th. Again, we're going to give you one last chance to type in the word yes if you would like to be entered into the drawing for a full January, all those January leave behinds that she just went through here, way back here. We will customize them for you. We're going to draw names and we'll customize those for you and send the customized leave behinds for you, but you have to promise to take pictures and send them to us. So,
yep.
So everyone get that in there. Lisa's taking notes. She'll have everybody set in here. I don't think we have any other questions. Oh, Scott said you can tell most of our industry is women. Yes, Scott, that is true. There are a lot of women in this industry. You are not wrong. You're not wrong about that. All right, everyone. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the 20th.
See you guys soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.